Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about something a little different. It's depression in the elderly, and I'm going to talk about elderly in the nursing home too, because I work in a nursing home and I kind of see it firsthand, and I also did some research. But anyway, I am going to explain the symptoms and causes and treatment. So symptoms look different for the elderly than they do in like people my age or just middle-aged adults. There are a lot of similar things like being tired or having trouble sleeping, less interest in hobbies, and other normal stuff like feeling worthless or guilty or feeling suicidal, but they also might be more confused. Like as you get older, your memory goes, but this can also be a sign of depression. They might move slower or be unable to focus, and also have like extra aches and pains in their body. So those are just a few of the things that might signify depression. Of course, there's a lot of different things you have to look at, but those are just a few. So some causes of depression in older adults are the transition from work to retirement, the change in environment, or if any serious illnesses arise, or the death of a loved one, changes in social situation, things like that can cause like the trigger for depression. And some people can get over this. It's kind of like they adjust to the change and they move forward, but some that can't move forward end up going into depression and may develop like major depression disorder or just show severe depressive symptoms. Another thing that makes someone more susceptible to depression when they're older is one, just being a female. It appears more in females than males. Another thing is if they're single, unmarried, divorced, or widowed. And in general, the lack of social support or social network. I'm going to start talking about the nursing home. So I guess I'm going to just tell a little bit about my experiences before I get into the statistics and like the causes and solutions. But basically, I am a nurse's assistant at a nursing home, so I kind of deal with the residents on a most basic level, and I am the one that like interacts with them the most, and I kind of know what they talk and feel because I spend the most time with them. I would say a lot of them just sleep a lot, and I feel like that could be out of just boredom. They don't see a reason to stay up. I don't even know what they would do, honestly. Like, they aren't provided with much from the nursing home. They have a TV, word searches, or stuff like that. And they might have some more exciting things to do, like talking to their family or friends on the phone or having visits. And sometimes they do have bingo or art things and just different activities that help them like interact more. But in general, I would say a lot of people that I've seen that just like aren't mobile don't really find like joy in their life, and I would say are depressed. Especially with COVID now, they can't go out of their rooms, they don't really see each other at all, so I feel like that is contributing a lot to depression, and I'm sure that anybody watching this kind of knows how that's like when we had quarantine. But it can get pretty like sad and depressing and just deplete your energy and decrease the quality of your mood. Yeah, I guess that's what I've observed while I've been working there. So 20% of nursing home residents are like officially diagnosed with major depression disorder, but an additional 30% show depressive symptoms, and also 50%, probably the 20 and 30% that I just mentioned, receive antidepressants from the nursing home. The main causes of this depression is environmental stresses like social losses, a combination of genetic, medical, and neurological factors. So I think a big part of this is just losing control over decisions of daily life. Like the nursing home kind of decides when you get up, when you change. Sometimes like they don't even really have a choice of what they can wear. I know for me, when I get them dressed, I like give them choices. I'm like, do you want to wear this one or this one? And they're like, oh, I don't want to wear that or whatever. And that's the extent to which they can choose. They don't just go in their closet and be like, oh, this is the thing I want to wear today, you know? Another thing is a decrease in recreational opportunities. There is an activity center, but they might not be engaged in what they offer. Like, let's say someone older, and if they were living on their own, they would read a newspaper on their couch with their spouse, or go for a drive, or go for a walk. Those aren't really options at a nursing home. They're told when they can get up, whether they can leave their room or not. They might have limited time to go outside if they can at all. And in general, their opportunities to do the things that they want has significantly decreased. So I did some research, and this would make sense in any situation, but social interaction is the most important thing to help depression. In a few studies that I read about, they saw no significant change to depression with the antidepressants, but with like social interaction with other people, it definitely helped a lot. And what made it even better was having a scheduled time. There were like 3 different parts that I read about. It's the anticipation, the experience, and the reminiscence. So all of those 3 things increases happiness and of course decreases depression, because when you're thinking about what you're going to do, that's almost just as good as actually doing it in a way. And then like afterwards, they would tell their friends or family outside of the nursing home about it. So it's almost like they're living it all over again. So these social interventions where they can anticipate and participate in different activities that they actually enjoy with people that they know and have talked to before, it helps a lot. I guess that's all I have really. The big conclusion is the elderly can get depressed with all the things that might be going wrong in their life, like physical health, social changes, the loss of loved ones, but whatever the cause is, the biggest thing that I've read is just social interaction, doing activities in a social group regularly, having those 3 things, anticipation, experience, and reminiscence. Those things all decrease social isolation and will increase mood. So yes, I am done with this video, and I will see you guys later.